What's up, everybody? I'm TJ.
And I'm Kelsey, and we are
the Nashville Wine Duo.
What you say we wind down and get a little wind up. We can turn them lights out, fill up our cups, turn on them slow songs, dance along, can't go wrong when it's just us. Baby, when we wind down and get a little
We are sitting outside on a Nashville, beautiful sunny day.
Technically, we're in Franklin, but yes.
Franklin, yes. And we have our first official music artist
I
on
know.
the podcast. We're so excited to
I'm
have
excited.
Kristen Foreman.
Foreman like the grill.
Foreman like the George Foreman grill?
Yes.
That's what she said.
That's what she
Right.
said.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We came across Kristen on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, you know what I think it was? She was at Arrington Vineyards.
Oh, yeah.
And you had a video of you, like, with your wine. And then the song was playing called Wind Up.
Right.
And then I did a little rabbit hole chase and found out, oh, she actually sings the song Wind Up. And
Were you performing it there?
No, she was,
No,
like,
just
hanging out
hanging
drinking
out.
wine.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to get some content to help promote the song, so that's good that y'all
It
found
worked?
Yeah. Well, I think we follow the Arrington hashtag
Yes.
because we always like to see what people are there, what drinking wine and everything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
And then I heard the song about wine, and I was, like, intrigued. And
it's actually seriously a really good song. 'Cause
Thank
I
you.
feel like
Super
people
catchy.
they make up songs about alcohol a lot. I mean, and we're in Tennessee. It's a very drinking city,
Right.
so I felt like it was a really good song and fitting for where we live. 'Cause
Yeah.
we all love wine.
yeah.
that.
But then even, your photos and stuff, promo pics are, her chilling on a leather
Yeah,
couch, drinking wine
drinking
and stuff.
wine.
So it was, yeah, that's how we got here.
So why don't you first tell us what brought you to liking wine and everything like that?
How I came about the song.
Well, yeah, I guess the song, your love of wine, kind of how they intermingled. Yeah.
Well, me and my best friend Sierra in town, we started kind of doing a wine night once a week, and just watching trash TV, making fun of the Bachelorette and things like that.
Yes.
And so that's how I really got into drinking wine, because I'm normally a whiskey or beer drinker. But,
Yeah.
So we just kind of one of us would bring a bottle over and we'd try something new each week. And it's normally cheap wine from Aldi
we
or
like that.
Kroger. So we don't have a super connoisseur to it, but
Yeah.
And you were saying your favorite wine that you're currently drinking is
Yeah.
one from Aldi, right?
yeah, I think it's called Storm Chaser.
Storm
Storm
Chaser.
Chaser.
Okay. And how
It's
much
like
is that
$8.
about? $8, okay.
$8. We're gonna have to check
At
that
Aldi,
one
we have
out.
to check it out, Storm Chaser.
We're all about wine, on a budget, or just hey, if it tastes good, just enjoy it. And
Right.
I love your concept of hanging out with your friend and just watching
Yeah,
trash TV and having good wine. So
definitely. So you were saying you were from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yes.
When did you start, getting into music and playing music?
I grew up singing in church.
Okay.
And I really got into music once I started college. And I realized I didn't like college. But I started singing in bars and venues at 19.
Nice.
So I've been at it for 10 years now.
And then what made you think you needed to come to Nashville to start playing more music?
My family went on a vacation here when I was in high school. And I just fell in love with the city. I was I can't believe this many people in one town love country music,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what started that.
So how long have you been in Nashville then?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And you love it,
Yeah. I love it.
obviously.
It's a cool town.
Yeah. So where have you played in town as far as venues?
I've done the Broadway scene quite a bit.
Okay.
Currently, I've been with Miranda Lambert's bar. My friend Jessie Wilson has a duo gig there that she gets me on sometimes. Or Luke Bryan's bar. I've done tons of writers' rounds just in the Midtown scene.
Yeah.
I've been traveling a lot lately, though. So.
Well, you were just telling us about the gig you did this weekend. Where you were in Alabama?
Florida.
Florida. Well, kind of both. Florida.
Florida
is the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. It's called Mullet Toss, and it was sort of like a mini music festival over there.
Cool.
And they throw fish and wear mullets and
Act crazy.
yeah.
Man, so do you feel like it's changed, like Nashville's changed a lot over the past 5 years from when you first moved here?
Quite a bit, yeah.
How do you feel like it's changed?
Which is funny because when I moved here, people said that when I got here. So it's like, it's crazy how much it's changed in the past 10 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Downtown is definitely turned into more like clubby type atmosphere.
Yeah.
You think it's more party
Yeah.
vibe now?
I mean, it was before, but even more so now.
That's what I've heard
say.
from people. It's how they feel.
Lots more traffic too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were down there the other night doing like a wine tasting with some people, and it was like the Garth Brooks concert, which obviously there's going to be a lot of traffic then, but we were like, oh my gosh, it's just like so much. And I think all the buildings too, it's making it more like condensed.
Right.
So there's not as many areas where you can just like get out of Dodge, you know?
Well, it seems like they're shutting down more streets down there too.
Yeah.
So it's harder to navigate and everything.
And I think a lot of it's just tourists, and they like aren't familiar with
Right.
the city either. So I don't know. So you feel like it used to be a little bit more country music than it is now?
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you still get to just play like country music for the most part?
I still do country. I mean, there's still country music fans that come here, but it's just tons more like bachelorette parties and things like that.
Yeah. So what area of town do you live in?
East Nashville.
East Nashville. Okay. We were talking how East Nashville is like the coolest.
The good food.
The best food, definitely, out of the whole area. But
yeah,
so
it's
tell
cool
us
on
how
these.
you got to the point of writing Wind Up.
It just kind of popped in my head, the hook line and
It's
the
a good
melody.
hook. Like I was just, as you were here and I was getting stuff to come out here and like do this podcast, I was just whistling. Like it's just, it's catchy. Gets stuck in your
Thanks.
head.
Yeah, I was just kind of sitting in my kitchen drinking wine, and I was fiddling with my guitar, and it kind of came to mind.
Yeah.
I don't have like a crazy backstory on it, but
No, it's good. It's catchy.
somehow that's how things go. They just like pop in your head, though. Do you like come in and then you just like write it down like right away? Or?
yeah, I try to, because I'll forget it if I don't. But most of the time, if the ones you forget aren't that good anyway, so they aren't worth writing down anyways.
Perform it a lot of places? Like you do?
Yeah, I normally pop it into my cover sets or writers' rounds. I do that too.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to come hear you live sometime.
Yeah.
I'd love that. Like we're trying to get out now that COVID's over, like to like listen to more like live music and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So-
it finally feels back to normal.
Yeah, what was that like for the 2 years for you?
It was interesting. It was cool at the same time, though, because it was like a nice little break. But it was good to be back playing music full swing, I would say, this year
Yeah.
compared to last year.
What'd you do during that time?
I clean Airbnbs on the side,
Okay.
and then I also have a decorating business, so I'll go in and decorate for bachelorette parties in the Airbnb before they get there.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
nice.
fun.
Yeah, it's cool. It's called Favor of the Party, if anyone needs.
Favor of the party.
Party.
I love that idea.
Where was that place we were at where they had it was all Airbnbs? What was the name of that?
I don't know. I think
Gotham
there's many
or,
buildings like that
yeah,
downtown.
it was downtown,
now.
like right near the Broadway Strip, and it was like just
The
looked
whole
like,
thing is Airbnbs.
Yeah,
It's like
looked
a
like
hotel.
a hotel, but it was all Airbnbs.
Oh, wow.
It was
That's
crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill our
Yeah,
cat. He does this all the time.
So Kristen said she loves red blends, so we picked out a red blend that we found at Trader Joe's.
It's a recent one that came out.
Yeah.
It's like probably the month, I'd say, not even.
Yeah, a few weeks
couple
ago.
weeks.
It's a California Red Blend 2018. It's called Ratified and Repealed.
Yeah, and we
it
do
comes in
talk a
this
lot
cool
about
bottle.
Trader Joe's bottles, but this
Yeah.
one was really, really good.
Yeah, since you said you liked red blend, I was like, this would be kind of a cool one to kind of get her take and see what she thinks. So after trying it,
What do you think?
What do you think?
I'm a fan.
You're a
I
fan?
like it.
You
Yeah.
like it?
Have y'all had it before?
We tried it once.
Tried it once. And actually trying it the second time, I'm like, for the first time I tried it, I thought it was really fruit forward. And now the second time I'm like, oh, it's not as much as fruity as I originally used to think it was. But it's got a nice vibe to it. It's got this, the label is kind of like Great Gatsby feeling too.
Yeah.
It'd be fun for
Yeah,
like
very
a party like that.
vintage feeling. But, so Kristen approves?
I approve.
She approves.
She's going to get wind up with some ratified and repealed. Sweet.
Now every time we drink this bottle, we'll just play her song with it.
I love that.
It'll be tied to her forever.
So where can
Bring
people
that
find
to-
you on the World Wide Web? Where do they need to go to find?
Pretty much all of my pages are tagged at Kristen Foreman Music.
Okay.
So
check out Kristen Foreman
anywhere.
Music.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Spotify, Amazon Music,
Cool.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Do you do a lot of TikTok videos?
I try to.
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten much traction on it yet, but I'm working on it.
I
Yeah.
think we're the same way.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's an
challenging.
interesting app.
It is an interesting app. I don't know. Whatever.
Totally different than any other, like Instagram or whatever.
I don't know. I think they're constantly all changing too. So
I
it's kind
know.
of hard to like keep up with so that's why feels like it's very geared toward the younger and younger because they're the ones on their phone more and more and more. So they're going to be more tech savvy than the rest of us. But have a thing or two to learn from the younger crowd, I guess.
Yeah.
But well, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thanks
we
for
really
having me.
appreciate
Of
it.
course.
And driving out to Franklin to be on our podcast, and we're gonna definitely share your music with everybody.
Yes. So please check out KristenForemanMusic.com and grab a bottle of Ratified and Repealed from Trader Joe's, $10.99.
Yeah, have a wine night with your friends.
Wine night, get a little wind up.
Get a little wind up and
While listen to Kristen Foreman.
Yes, and then watch some trash TV.
Yeah, I have to bring that to Sierra next week. When
There
we do
you
our-
go.
Yay.
Yep. All right, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers, Kristen.
Cheers. Thank y'all.
Say we wind down.